Fabrication and the combination of molecular construction is a way to provide resources, a boon to get resources, but independent source, and it means to converge the atoms itself by what we collect. And the example from Subnautica is a way to fabricate based on what we find, but then the atom formers combined with that makes the atoms from both electrons, protons, and neutrons. Each form from each element known in the periodic table, even to make new elements, even when we collect new resources, and work on the old ones, from cations, anions, isotopes, you name it. In a way, should you also be scanning new objects, even just scanning new alien flora, alien species, and so forth, you'll discover new elements, though there will be obviously thousands of billions of unknowns, but also by using our advances in computers and what AF Tech will do for providing resources and scientists to advancing our computer technologies. This will also allow us to understand and help us analyze the new elements even by conventional mathematics, from measuring its atomic weight, atomic structure, and learning about how much billions there are, which variants there are, to also build whole new elements and new materials, and also revisit and reinvent all old technologies and make them greater. Instead of obsolete replacement, there will also be greater integrated innovations, which is concept of what I want in real life to invent the atom former, even to building fabrication technologies such as the fabricator, ones for upgrades, replicators, and so forth. Especially as this technology, we will also use a compound element known as currently dubbed as convertium, and also holographic technologies by Apostle, also combined with current holophotonic technologies upcoming for an element which I'm currently prioritizing as helium to help us fabricate all new materials, new technologies, even to nukes and periodic tables, especially as for Mark 1 and for 3D printing, and this to be either Mark 10 or Mark 20 to Mark 30. It's fabrication, and even fabricate to basic resources from copper, silver, gold, salvaged metals, even was fictionally alien materials would also be real life things we can invent, even things we discover. And anything newly discovered, we can eventually analyze its molecular structure, replicate it, and make unlimited amounts for all generations to come, even to create the following, for example. And all powered by eco-friendly renewable energies and combine each type from fusion, hydrogen, solar, wind, water flow, biofuels, control centralized nuclear, and eventual zero-point energy, and so forth.
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water. Seek fluid intake.
Or compared to, it's also just like it's also like a natural way for app formers to implement it, just like using a cheat code to allow for infinite resources. Instead of having to harvest resources, you just let them be, just like leaving the natural reefs that are close to being in decline but need of saving. We can also use AI tech to help save our reefs, save our ecosystems, and also provide the materials. All you need is electricity, and you're good to go. Even recreating each raw material, even creating them all combined together, and so forth. Also useful if you want to create backup energy sources, homes anywhere, even food for if you get stranded. Also secure, like just like the black box in aviation and spacecraft, it's all gonna be the same for our own smart devices, even to smart LED screens, PDAs, even to collecting of the whole zettabytes of information for blueprints to build at the molecular level. Even for basic water needs, food needs, etc. and so on. Both filtering from both the environment and from eco-friendly powered native tech machinery, so on. Even to your favorites, you can be free of both pescatarian, vegetarian, and meatarian diets, and simply it can also lead to a future where all free diets can exist. So no more having to harvest from from declining species, but also help the species rebuild and just make them eat ourselves by simply using only ourselves and off the grid style and so forth. Just
Cease
ourselves.
fluid intake immediately. It is common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too. Vital signs stabilizing.
Into building new, into replaying all our invented things, even improving them and enhancing them. But both all new elements to discover. Even each equipment cannot run out of its basic resource, and even to building equipment with batteries that can last for a long time, and by instant rare earth elements at your disposal. Thus, they can combine eco-friendly technologies for wind and solar ducts, thus allowing them to recharge from the environment around them. ADM extinguishers cannot run out of their fuel, not even water balls, not even vending machines, you name it. Even to creating new discovered equipment and new inventions. This can also be fabricated and enhanced. What would take us a million years to discover the universe could take us only 1,000. Even this vending machine can help us. Just powered by different technologies can refills itself, even to coffee and water machines, even recycle bins, even lead to deionization technologies, etc., etc. which can also help us build our tools, enhance our tools. Even to help us build energy sources to help us recharge and repair our tools too. Anything considered unrepairable now, instead of replacing it, you can also recycle it and fix it. Even to flares that can just respawn with you and not have to run out. Even non-lethal equipment, when sending a payload at far distance, even their ammo can be without depletion, as they usually are today. Even to electric powered vehicles and stuff, they could also be advancing in hybrids, even to biofuels, fusion reaction fuels, even ways to using more one energy source to each vehicle to help recharge itself, even to building our equipment and unlimited deployables.